Protesters target Tim Hortons across Toronto.
Imagine taking away a coffee break from people serving coffee at Tim's.
Demanding action for minimum wage workers. Tonight on CTV News at 6.
They were called out recently on decisions to eliminate paid breaks and reduce benefits to minimum wage workers. And today, several Toronto Tim Hortons locations were the targets of protesters.
Those demonstrating, calling the franchise owners bullies. CTV's Janice Golding is live at one of the protest spots tonight. Janice, as we've reported, this is not a Tim Hortons-wide decision. What is the company saying today?
Well, Michelle, the company's not really saying much of anything at this point. In fact, it just referred us back to old news releases this afternoon in which they say the actions of certain franchisees do not reflect the values of the brand.
Tim Hortons, shame on you! Tim Hortons, shame on you!
From Bedford and Bloor
Double for justice for Tim's workers.
to Markham and Lawrence, demonstrators gathered outside 7 Toronto Tim Hortons restaurants today to protest clawbacks some franchisees have made in the wake of the new minimum wage.
Imagine taking away a coffee break from people serving coffee at Tim's. I mean, that's outrageous.
I think it's absolutely deplorable that an organization is trying to take away paid breaks, uniform allowances, and coffee allowances.
Labor activists say this is nothing but greed. Corporate head office Restaurant Brands International brought in $3 billion in revenues last year.
RBI has the muscle to reverse this, and I'm giving them an opportunity to reverse what's taken place as of today. If they choose not to, we will ramp up the pressure across the province of Ontario.
Tim Hortons would not comment today, referring us back to week-old news releases wherein they state, while our restaurant owners have found this sudden transition challenging, Tim Hortons team members should never be used to further an agenda or be treated as just an expense. Meanwhile, the Great White North Franchisee Association told us over the phone that the minimum wage hike, along with other provincial labor law changes, will cost the average franchisee close to $244,000 a year. Still, organizers say the company needs to recognize the cost of tarnishing the brand.
I love Tim Hortons, but until they fix their mess, we're not going back.
I would definitely support the employees there by not going to Timmy's.
I think I'm going to avoid Tim Hortons and drink my own coffee.
All the sugar, all the cream, Tim Hortons, don't be mean.
So a lot of voices, a lot of finger pointing, but no real answers as to what Tim Hortons will do about the ill will some franchisees have been brewing. Critics here say they don't believe the average consumer would mind paying a little extra for a cup of coffee if it would mean the workers here at Tim Hortons would get a fair and decent living wage. Reporting live, I'm Janice Golding. Now back to Ken.